3rd of May, 23rd, 24th of May.
Like recently, kind of.
It would have been like that last week of school. Yeah, like the week of the 22nd.
Yeah, and that's probably the last week of school. That's what I'm saying. I got information about the last week, but I didn't know if y'all
Yeah,
gonna be
so
calling
what
automatically.
I didn't call any 6th or 7th grade because Miss Albane, the teachers turned the list in to Miss Albane. Let's go down to my office and let me see if I can look at the list and see if Judez was on there. Good morning.
Oh, I'm telling you, it is on there.
And then I can go back and look at the call out that I sent. Um, and see the kids. If I don't know, I should be able to see the kids that were sent to.
I don't grandmother for the summer.
So for 6th grade and 7th grade, it's recommended. For 8th grade, because of milestones, it's required.
Yes, ma'am.
So if he's already gone, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna ask you to go get it and bring it back. If Journey is here, then she needs to go ahead and come because they'll go right there because it'll give her an opportunity to retest. Okay. I don't think the air working in the building at all today.
But that's just fine. It's warm. It's good enough for him. I don't like being cold now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I know.
So notification should have been sent. Let's see, I don't know when Miss Albane sent that information out. He's on the list.
Yes, ma'am.
But let me go into Blackboard and see what they have.
Good morning, teachers, students, and staff. At this time, teachers, if you would take a moment and take attendance, please. Again, at this time, please take a moment and take your attendance. Any student who's in your classroom who is not showing up on your roster in Infinite Campus after you have taken attendance, please send them to the cafeteria to see Counselor Andrews. Again, teachers, at this time, please take a moment to take attendance. Any student not on your roster in Infinite Campus and they're in your classroom today, please send them to the cafeteria at this time to see Counselor Andrews. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I was trying to clean my email. It's so hard to keep them emails clean. So you get recurring messages, but I be trying to keep it clean.
I sent it on.
So at this juncture, since on, Mr. Mitchell, on the 22nd, the employee left and had an appointment, is that person able to put that time in now and be retroactive?
It was sent on the 25th. So let me see.
So you put that in.
Yes. See.
Yes, okay.
I can't see. Okay. So it says it was delivered to you, Lakita Branson, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It says it was delivered. Let me see.
I can assure you, Dr. Hagan, I had to delete the emails, but I could assure you, I did not see anything in there pertaining to. I told you I seen Jaded's summer school information, but I didn't see the start date of it when I clicked on it. And then it be saying you gotta go in that portal. I didn't even see that part. but I never seen it for Journey.
So I didn't send you anything for this. I sent
Okay.
you something for
Calendar,
Journey.
correct?
Okay.
Because the call out that I sent was for 8th grade.
But see, I would have
Because
never.
6th and 7th grade, Miss Aldane took care of those.
So that's my fault too, because even if I seen it for Journey, I didn't know Journey had failed a class.
So she,
Okay,
so
she's
remember,
calling
hers
you
were not.
on
Hers is not based
teams.
on
I'm not
her failing
in
the
teams.
class. So she probably didn't fail it.
So
Hers is based
Let me-
off of milestone. So her scores in milestone is what.
Oh, okay.
So for milestone, for 8th grade students, they were required to go. The district requires them to go to summer school if they got below
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
in reading. If they were below grade level
Yes.
in reading,
There would have been 6 leave.
or they got a level 1 in math. So the scores
That
still
is
have not been
Is
released
it 3 hours
yet.
and 15 minutes?
That's why I
To
didn't know.
parents.
And see, if me looking at my email, I would have never known that she had
3
summer
hours,
school
15
because
minutes.
as soon as I was seeing information for Journey concerning school, I would have thought it was a congratulation letter moving on to the 9th grade level.
3 hours,
So that
15
was my fault, but I was looking for Jadez a summer school thing.
Yeah, so it would have, and I don't know if they gave it to the kids.
Yeah, 3 hours,
No.
15 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know.
But I
I
can't trust him with nothing else. You know how Jadez is. Oh, and I need the paper.
We probably should have gave it to Jazz
That's Nazaya. Y'all know to get her name wrong.
Is Nazaya?
Yes,
Nazaya,
ma'am.
Nazaya, okay, yeah, Nazaya.
I think you missed it, you think.
But yeah, y'all know how Jadez is.
Yeah.
But
Let's see. Let me see. Let me see something. Okay, so she was below
What day of the week is it?
grade level in reading,
that's what she said.
and she got a 1
I
on the
don't think
math.
we've even gotten paid. Well, let me go
Yeah.
to that.
So it's not gonna stop her from going to the 9th grade. It's not gonna stop her from going to the 9th grade.
Look, I'm feeling.
But so here's the thing.
My
So
baby
this right here-
freaking out right now.
Where is she?
She in class now.
Okay.
When I tell you
Come on, let's go.
she was freaking out.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
She did her whole head. What you said her? She finished that mug in an hour yesterday, trying to make sure she was ready for summer school this morning.
Hey, y'all seen Journey?
Journey, no, she haven't walked down here
They
yet.
said she
Oh,
was
well,
in
she in Mr.
cafeteria.
Fields' homeroom.
Mr. Sid, okay, thank you.
Hey, girl. Oh, you got that? No water for that flame. Okay, I love you, man. She mad. Why you mad? Why you like that? Who me? Oh.
Why you mad?
Yeah. Man.
So listen, let me tell you something. This right here is not gonna stop you from going to the next grade. Okay? Because according to the flow chart, let me just tell you the flow chart. According to the flow chart, if you come to summer school, you pass what they got you working on, because they're gonna give them grades and stuff in summer school. So you pass this right here, you're moving on to the 9th grade. Right? They will give you an opportunity to retest for math and ELA for milestone. That's why you're here. Okay? So just do everything you gotta do in here. Do everything that you gotta do in here. And you good. Okay? Alright? So much smaller area. Get what you need. Do the work. You moving on. You moving on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Right? So and let me just say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you in front of your mom, because you know I won't say nothing to y'all that I'm not gonna repeat, right? You all do too much lagging around throughout the school year, and then at the end of the school year, y'all sprinting to try to get to the finish line. You gotta run like the Dickens on the front end. So you gotta do the work on the front end, so that if at the end of the semester or the end of the school year, you have a hiccup, it doesn't impact your grade like that. But y'all too much on your phones and too much wanting to be with your friends and socializing and all that kind of stuff. And then it catches up with you in the end. So if you just reflect back on your 8th grade year, Did Journey do everything that she needed to do to not be here? Did you? Yes or no?
I did, but it's just like when it came to the test, it was kind of hard.
Okay. So now you have an opportunity to shore up anything that you might have been not clear about or whatever the case may be. Okay? Because there were a couple times I would see Journey in the hallway playing around when Journey should have been in class. Or I walk by the room, Journey in the classroom, playing around when Journey should have been focused on her work. So, tell the truth. You ain't do everything that you were supposed to do consistently. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't do it at all, but it just wasn't consistent. Consistency is what gets you where you need to be.
You be asking me questions. I really don't be
Okay? So when y'all get to high school, it's a whole different ball game. It's based on credits. You don't pass the class, you don't get the credit. Then when it comes to 2027 and you ready to graduate, you don't have enough credits to graduate. So hanging out with your friends and not being and not doing what you're supposed to do, they not doing all that hand holding in high school. They not. Now is where it starts to count. For real, for real. Okay? So y'all gotta get your head in the game when y'all get to high school. Because they not doing that. They trying to teach y'all for what y'all gonna do when y'all go to college. Because ain't nobody gonna wake you up, ain't nobody gonna tell you to go to class, ain't nobody do that. When you what room number are you looking for?
707.
707. Oh, down there, the last hour. So nobody is doing all that. Okay? All right. So go ahead and get what you need to get. But you'll be what high school you want to mention?
Creekside.
You'll be at Creekside in the fall.
Now she gonna smile.
Good morning. How you doing? Okay. So she good. Don't worry about it. She gonna be good. She gonna be good. She'll be at Creekside.
And what about Jadez?
He'll be in 7th grade next year. Go ahead. You good? You
Okay.
good? You
Yes,
good?
ma'am. All right. See you later, Dr. Hagen.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
So I don't have to walk around all day. My knees don't do that.
And it like, y'all. It's the thing. And she ain't lying when she just told Journey that. But man, y'all don't want to be letting them think it's okay at the end of the year to play. Hell, every day I had to make my kids wear their book bags. They talking about, they can't bring their book bags. We please that hell on that. Big hell. I mean, I think I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go back out this way? I don't want no alarm to go off.
Let's go this way.
Okay.
You know where you're going?
Yeah. All right, thank you. See you later. You too. I know how to get out of here, but I didn't know if the alarms was gonna go off right there since they made us come in that way. They told me this side wasn't even open when I just tried to go up here and speak to the damn people and they was in the office. And y'all told me they wasn't in the office. And what office can say? She ain't lying about that, but they was having parties and they kept talking about some they ain't gotta bring their stuff. I'm like, yes they do. They still testing. They still got at least almost a good 3 weeks, a month during the school. Why in the world do they not? Y'all, when I used to live in my complex, our complex manager always made us not walk in the grass. It'd be like signs in the grass. And so it just I cannot be walking in people's grass. Now, my grass already look fucked up at my house, so of course I ain't finna be walking in somebody else's grass. Then y'all lit hell the other day. That shit got, look at this car. See that? That white, it's just, if you could really see it, it looks so nasty. It's just white crap everywhere. On the door of the rim, look. Oh, it's here. See it? Maybe you can't. But anyways, yeah. She ain't lying about that, but I promise y'all, my kid never had grades that she was failing until the end of the month. I mean, the end of the school year. That's why she said that. How you make A's and B's the whole school year? Then y'all want to switch it up. Y'all do the TikTok shit. Y'all be having them all out here doing TikToks. The damn teachers be doing it too with them. That's why them goddamn grades. So I mean, cause that came out of nowhere. If anything, my kids had their grade sheet on their phones. Hell, they know how that junk is for me with my emails and junk. My kids had a bus schedule, like what time they bus pulling up. Like people got the MARTA app. My kids got that app. My girls do not play about school, bro. My daughter did her fucking hair just, that's why I'm so surprised she did it. Like, man, I would've came to summer school, man, two little pump, man, Chinese buns up in this bitch. I would've not did my hair. Did her hair, got herself ready and was ready, man. She was not playing about summer school, bro. Sitting there looking like a whole strange doctor with them motherfucking big glasses on. She in there just like, really trying to be smart or whatnot. Y'all switch that junk up, bro. They had food trucks all the time out here. I'm like, what the fuck y'all got food trucks? What in the hell? Our last day of school back then was on the last day, bitch. It was no playing around the whole month and a half. I mean, they were having movie time. You would think they getting all these awards for doing great or something. I don't know, but I had a problem with it. As my daughters, I be like, no, come back again, come home again without no homework. Nope, you won't take that, cause they was still, they took their devices, like they took device homework. And so my kids, they have their devices too with their laptops. But it made me want to just take their laptops. If you ain't doing no goddamn schoolwork and you're still going to school, then you don't even need no device. It just don't make no sense. It ain't adding up. I made my kids do essays and junk, turn them motherfuckers in. They ain't get homework at school. Well, you got homework. And that's what it was. My kids had a problem with reading. And during the pandemic, I used to walk outside. I mean, anything I find on the trees in the sky, spell this. Help them spell. Help them read better. And my kids got their grades straight, bruh. Hell, y'all the one want to pipe them up, fill them up with candy, sweets, and tarts. Then want to give them a damn pop quiz. I don't even give her all that damn food. Like, what the fuck is wrong with I'ma just stop complaining these folks laying, on these folks laying or whatnot, and go, since they dang got this. How them folks, them kids probably can't even hear good in that school. You hear that motherfucker playing? They probably like, you said read what? And you can't even read. Never mind. You can't even hear. I didn't failing them. Like, look at these planes. How about you tell the planes not to ride around the school? People don't even like sleeping on the plane when they at home. But I got time to hear that big ass plane. No offense to anybody on the plane. How in the world did they make a plane, Lord? That goddamn be the most dangerous, exciting. I don't know. Look at that damn plane that's in the air. I can't. I flew on planes when I was younger, and that was only because you just go where your mama tell you to go. Now I know that. I ain't saying that. Let me shit here, look. Look at all these planes. Snakes on the plane. God dang. These kids can't hear, they probably deaf. Got to hear this shit all day. And then the way you so easy to get in that school, bro, is crazy, bro. Let me go. Y'all, I'm finna go. I know I look a hot ass mess, but y'all, I had to get the hell up this morning. My Lord, it was going off and I thought, that's a nice beat. Motherfucker, that was the alarm going on. I had to hit the phone. I'm like, oh no. I was tripping. It sounded like somebody was playing music right quick in my dreams. Boy, that's another plane. I done seen 5 planes in less than 5 minutes. I can't hear no more. I hope I have a safe drive home. Lord, I know I'm gonna have a safe drive home. I just know I ain't gonna be able to hear.